Welcome to session 7 of Digital Transformation of Governance, which would focus on Governance 4.0. It would talk about convergence of technologies and its impact on public service delivery with special reference to India. The first important term which we would cover in session 7 would be on Industry 4.0. We would talk about Industry 4.0 Smart Factory and its impact on governance and public sector. We would look at Gov 4.0 and post-COVID implementation in governance scenario. As some of you would have known, Governance 4.0 is a term which has come from the fourth industrial revolution that led to the birth of what we call as Industry 4.0. But let's first talk about Industrial Revolution 4. Industrial Revolution 4 is the fourth stage of revolution of industry, which first began in 1782 by the launch of steam engine, where quality of life was totally automated and power generation became the key point of service delivery. By 1913, industrialization happened, which was second industrial revolution, where mobility became the key word. In 1954, electronic automation happened by the discovery and use of computers or electronics, we could say. Now in 2015, we have smart automation because of cyber physical system, which has led to birth of Industry 4.0. The essential feature of Industry 4.0 are cyber physical systems, which comprise of smart machines that have capabilities of autonomously exchanging information, triggering actions and controlling each other without little or no human intervention. They actually facilitate lot of aspects, including manufacturing, resource usage, supply chain, product life management cycle and so on. Did you hear the word cyber physical system with care? That is the most important component of Industry 4.0 and hence would be reflected in implementation of Governance 4.0. Cyber physical systems, as I said, are the systems which link the physical world using sensors and controllers with the digital world. It is an integration of computing power, networking power, physical processes all working in harmony to create a digital representation of a physical process or entity. The main purpose of cyber physical system is to control a physical process and through continuous feedback loop that can help to self-adapt and self-optimize the whole process in real time. It has become the key infrastructure in supporting the development of smart manufacturing in Industry 4.0 and is the key component that we envisage in Governance 4.0. Industry 4.0 or Smart Factory comprises of everything that is smart. Dear friends, let's not forget the word smart comes from sensors or IoT devices. So, using these devices, we have smart logistics, smart buildings, smart products, smart grids and smart mobility all come together to create a new ecosystem, which is Industry 4.0, that is requiring minimum human intervention and helps in optimizing the cost. They are intelligently supporting the workers in the entire supply chain. The other components of Industry 4.0 environment could be looked into in a chronological order by understanding of Internet of Data, which was already there, then Internet of People, Internet of Services and Internet of Things. And now we have reached a stage where we have Internet of Everything, which is the core essence of cyber physical systems. IoE is how we refer to Internet of Everything. It is an integration of people, process, data and things in a single unified and complex network system. They include obviously IoT, IIoT, Industrial Internet of Things, Internet of Services, Internet of People, Internet of Data, to create what I am referring as Internet of Everything. So, we have understood that Industry 4.0 is essentially about internet connected IoT devices that are able to create a self-regulated and self-optimized smart factory. Now, Government 4.0 would also have the same concept. where governments would have their own smart supply chains that would employ these smart devices to regulate all its verticals or core verticals such as energy production, monitoring of soil health, regulating of traffic congestion, initiation of garbage collection, and so on and so forth. Let me remind you here, Government 4.0 like Industry 4.0 would have minimum human intervention. Therefore, Government 4.0 would involve smart devices or some smart supply chain models to create a new process which is totally citizen centric and citizen inclusive. The feedback would help us to create self-regulated, personalized and contextualized service delivery points. This personalization and contextualization would come from inputs of the citizen that we already understood in session 2 when we talked about co-creation. You could pick up any example to understand the concept of an automated smart supply chain or a self-regulated public service delivery model of 4.0, which requires minimum human intervention but maximum human feedback to create personalized and contextualized services. For example, government is already running iGOT, which is an integrated government online training. Now, if we use AI trained agents to personalize and contextualize the content delivery as per the recipient, then all participants would have their own self customized training component for them instead of one size fit for all. Therefore, India too, apart from being faceless, cashless or paperless, would become contactless, where no face-to-face interactions would be required for training or for any other public service delivery. There will be proactive handling of natural disasters with the help of smart sensors. There will be an efficient taxation system where creation of personal taxation profile of each of the citizen could be given in local language by speaking robotic process automation software. There will be improved public safety, surveillance of citizens' activities by government using IoT devices in real time. As I talked about garbage collection, Swachh Bharat, automated real-time waste management by the process of collecting waste from household and medical staff would be ensured. Our cities will be not just smart but intelligent, which will have smart lighting, affordable housing and smart drainage systems. Our education would also be self-paced, videos on demand through portals like SWAYAM, which have been run by Government of India. To ensure productive implementation of Government 4.0 that leads to Governance 4.0, Government of India must embrace emerging technologies and have a complete tech-savvy government instead of relying only on one specific ministry. Government of India should have a comprehensive human resource plan which would ensure talent attraction of maximum category and retention of the most talented people in the system. Government of India should ensure commercial value within the government so that smarter and intelligent procurement services will help to reduce government spendings. The options of Government 4.0 are limitless. Infrastructure would never be a constraint in case we look at indigenous models of manufacturing and app development initiatives. There are so many other things that we need to look into for successful implementation of such an utopian form of governance. But before becoming too fiction-like, let us practically look at linking all these aspects in a federal structure of government through ICCC and dashboards in session 8. Till then, thank you. Jai Hind.